Hey everybody, it's Rico, and in this video we are moving to Cyprus again. Yes, obviously I've lived there before, but our rental contract ended, we sold the car and many other things, so it somewhat feels like moving there again. And I want to show you how easy it can be to find a new house, to find a new car, set up everything you need in a new country. This is not just for Cyprus, so it's definitely going to be interesting. We are waiting for the train now, going then to the airport, flying to Cyprus. Then we will start searching new properties, new cars, and let's try to make it as fast as possible, and it's definitely going to be awesome. Let's start and let's go. Germany definitely looks much more different than Cyprus, and I always appreciate when I'm here. However, I'm definitely excited to go back to Cyprus, as it feels like my new home at the moment. Sunny Cyprus, and Germany is more like cloudy, rainy, which is cool as well, especially during winter, but no, not for the whole year. So I prefer to have a very hot and warm climate, which is basically Cyprus.
Christmas tree!
Alright, we got a coffee and now we are ready to go to the airport. The reason why we were in Germany is actually because I had some business meetings and we had Christmas and New Year's with the family, because today, funny enough, is the 1st of January. So Happy New Year's! We are flying on New Year's. I haven't done that before. It's also cool to do that, and let's continue the day. We haven't done a big party yesterday, of course, because we went out of the house very early. But what I did yesterday already, and I'm continuing to do that in the plane, is reflecting the goals of last year and obviously setting some bigger and better goals for this year. And I really love this time, and I take myself a lot of time to do that correctly, to do it intensively, and think about it a lot, because what I realized about the goals from last year is that they were big. I probably overestimated what is possible in 1 year, but at the same time I underestimate what is possible in 3, 4, 5 years. So I will definitely need to, or I'm trying to do the goals more realistic for this year. Also, I'm also doing it more structured. That's what I mainly want to say, and I definitely can recommend doing this. Alright, we arrived at the airport. It's actually a beautiful airport. I'm right in front of a piano. I think it's a beautiful hobby. If you can play piano and make some music at home, congratulations. It's definitely a goal of mine as well. And talking about goals, I started talking about goals, and I realized that some of the goals that I set for this year are very big, but I didn't have steps in order to achieve the big goal. And what I did this year is I calculated the big goal, and then I wrote down minor steps, milestones, in order to achieve the big goal until the end of the year. One of it's obviously growing this channel, and instead of saying, okay, I want to achieve this amount of subscribers at the end of the year, I'm now focusing on creating quantity and quality videos. So let's have an awesome journey this year, and let's fly back to Cyprus.
Stück zum weiteren Aufblasen oder Ablassen oder nicht, Aufmerksamkeit.
we arrived in Cyprus now, and we are driving to our temporary home, and then we will relax our evening as well as find some new homes that we are going to visit very soon. After that, buying a car, registering some things and doing everything. So let's continue. Alright guys, a long day of travel. It is 12 o'clock in the night and I'm still already looking for some properties and cars. I'm making myself a list so that I'm structured. Starting planned into the next year is very important to me for this year and also for my business, not just for my personal life. But let's set up everything personally first. And I already found a very interesting car that I'm going to look at very soon. I'm going to take you with me, of course. We're going to look at some private sellers as well as some industrial dealers, and we will compare them, what's better, what's not so good. If you're interested in how to move out of your home country and travel the world the best and efficient and cheapest way, definitely make sure to subscribe to this channel. I'm going to talk about much more about this topic. So I will just continue a little bit more and then I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. Today is the first day where we are starting to look at properties. We actually have not so many properties to look at just because I tried to focus on exactly what we want. Just because we already lived here, we somewhat already know what we want. So we are looking at one very central apartment. After that, we are going to look at the apartment that is not so central and then just decide. The big question is basically, should we already live in a big house or should we wait one more year in order to live a little bit more savvy and then after that living in a bigger house? We will decide about that in the next few hours and we will look at the apartment now. Let's go. Alright, so the first apartment we just looked at was not what we can imagine living in. I mean, the location is awesome. We are right next to the Cafe Nero, which is my favorite coffee here, as well as the harbor. It's basically an A location. However, the quality of the furniture and the walls and the entry was not very good. We could not imagine feeling home there just because it looks like a place that you don't want to live in, at least not us. Also, there was mold, even though they tried to fix it a couple of days ago, so the smell was not the best either. It's definitely awesome for people who need to be very central and that don't have a car, but we will buy a car as well today, tomorrow. I'm already talking to someone, so this apartment is not for us. We're going to look at something different, and then we will find something good. The most important thing when you move out is to be optimistic and to know you will find something eventually. There are so many opportunities, apartments, flats, houses. You will always find something. And I'm just relaxed, drinking a coffee now, and then going to meet someone with a car. He's coming to me. He's selling a Mercedes, and I really like Mercedes just because it's a very solid car. Not a lot of problems usually, and also very fast, so we can go to other cities whenever we want to. I used to have an SUV car, which was awesome for off-road, but it was very slow on the highway, and we want to change that. But drinking a coffee now. taking a walk after the coffee. We just met our new model, and that's this little kitty right here. She's a beach model. She's very cute and she loves her life. Hello! So cute. Alright, now we are looking at a much better place. Look at that view. It is almost first row at the beach.
There's a lighthouse. You can see it.
We have a beautiful view to the lighthouse. I love how my lens can zoom into it. And of course, the sunset is right above the ocean over there, which is beautiful as well in the evening. So this right here is actually a complex with multiple apartments. However, as you can see, there are not a lot of people here, which is cool. In the summer there are probably more tourists here, but now during all year around it's very cool and relaxed to live here. It's also very central, and we even have a gym if we want to work out. It's definitely more expensive than what we looked at the first place. However, it's definitely worth it. It's like 300 euro more, but in my opinion it's worth the investment, because this is a lifestyle that you can wake up to every morning and you just feel good, and you can focus on your own things, and not that some things are not working, like the washing machine, or that there is mold, because here people and gardeners are working for you and they are helping you with anything you have in your apartment, and that's what we need. That's definitely what we need. Here you can see some of the apartments that are for sale, and now imagine this is in front of the window, so if you know where to search for apartments, this is actually expensive compared to some private deals that you can get here in Cyprus. So I will definitely make more videos on where to find awesome deals for properties, because Cyprus is indeed very interesting in regards to real estate business. But first we have to find something to rent for cash flow purposes. One of the biggest tasks is finding a transport when you're moving to a new country or when you're on holidays anyway. So there is basically 3 options, and that is 1, renting a car, 2, using taxi, and 3, using buses. Luckily, Paphos is very well structured for buses. Every 10 minutes there is a bus going all over Paphos, basically all the way down to Pea, and that is what we are using right now, just because it's cheap and because I already have a list of the cars that I'm going to look at, and I'm very certain that I'm going to buy a car very soon, and then we have our own car. I'm just going to call the insurances, registering the car on my name, and then we are ready to be transported by our own car. And today is a very beautiful day again, looking at properties, looking at cars, and then just making sure that we have the perfect car and property, because then everything else is going to be much easier as we are getting back into routine, back into waking up every day in our own apartment, and then we can just focus on more important things such as this. Alright guys, this is how fast it can go, because we just looked at a beautiful apartment. As you can see, it is so bright here. We just entered the room and the doors are completely of glass, so when the sun shines it's very bright in here, but at the same time we have a very big terrace and it's covered, so when there is rain coming it's not going to be wet in here, but we can relax here with a lounge, sitting lounge. I can imagine having an awesome TV here and a nice couch there, and of course we also have 2 more rooms. One is going to be the bedroom, the other one the office room. The owner of this apartment is very nice. He's still working here, renovating here. He's actually owning the whole building, which is awesome, because then we know whenever we have problems with anything here, we can go to him and he's going to help us. He's actually also living in the floor above, so he's going to be our neighbor and not just our landlord. We have a bathtub here. Also the bathroom is very, very clean. And the second room that I talked about, safe as well, so no one can go inside while we are working. This is probably going to be the office room. So much storage for things, it's crazy. We don't even hold so many things. It's going to be a minimalistic room here. And yeah, I'm super happy. This is probably the 4th or 5th apartment property that we looked at, and it's definitely yes. Also the kitchen appliances, all of them are in a very good condition. And I just knew that we're going to find something that we like, that we feel good at, and also everything smells good, no mold here. It's just overall good apartment with nice neighbors and a nice landlord. So whenever you have this 100% confidence that some decision is right, you should just go for it. And that's why we also just signed the rental contract, and we paid the first rent and the deposit. So awesome. All right, now we are standing in front of the building, and you can just clearly see how well it's looked after. The wall, the ceilings, all of it is in very good condition. There is nothing really bad. And probably the best part that I just realized is, look at that, there is a mixed martial arts club and training center right in front of our new home. So that is definitely awesome. And as I said, we already paid the rent as well as the deposit. Now it's just about transferring the electricity and water on our names so that we have some utility bills as well, because this is actually very important. Whenever you want to open a new bank account or something similar, you need a utility bill, and that is basically water and electricity. Even the internet bills are not so good. So many banks, for example, if you want to open a new bank account, they don't accept internet bills, only water and electricity. We have a beautiful orange tree in front of us, and maybe we are going to miss a pool, because in our old apartment there was a big, huge, clean pool. But then we're just going to use the ocean more often, which is good as well. There's also something positive whenever you look at something from a different way. And now it's time to find a car, and I would be so happy if we find a good car today as well on the 3rd day, because then we are basically set. And actually someone is going to pick us up right now who's going to sell a Mercedes car, and I'm looking into Mercedes cars, so maybe it's going to be a yes as well. And then we are done. That would be awesome. Oh guys, we are so tired. It is 6 o'clock and we left the house at something around 12, and we looked at properties and at one car. And the good news is, the one car that we looked at was literally so good. It is in an excellent condition from the inside, from the engine, from everything basically, that I just decided to buy it. And also the property, as you've seen it before, we decided to rent the property spontaneously as well, just because our gut feelings really told us that both of those, so the property and the car, is very good. And now it means we're actually at the mall right now. We need some food. It means buying furniture, buying all the essential things, kitchen appliances and whatever whatsoever. Really excited about that, because once this is done, it means we are back home and we can go and follow our daily routine, work finally again, because I really didn't work a lot within the last couple of days, even though I have so much to do. 2 clients of mine are waiting for me to finish something, but we're in a very good relationship, so I just tell them what's up, that I'm looking for some things. And also my own project needs some things to do, as we are starting into a new year and I have a lot of new big goals for this year. But I am very optimistic as always. So let's buy some things for our new home, drive back home, sleep, and tomorrow we will finish up with some new furniture. I'm also really looking into buying a big TV, so let's see if we can find something. I really love just being at home and having YouTube in the background, watching other videos, music, or videos of friends. while I do something else. It's very, very relaxed. Also very looking into having a nice light setup with some smart lights, so that would be awesome as well. That's the bell for Taco Bell, but not for us. All right. Hey guys, so this is the new car. I'm so happy with it, and also we just came back home from a shopping tour. It looks like it's not a lot, but we actually spent a lot of money, and it was a lot, like essential things for the kitchen and for the home. This is the Mercedes. The condition is so good. I know it's dark. I'm going to show you the car tomorrow again with sunlight. However, I don't see a single scratch, and also the technical side of the car is super good condition. I'm feeling very safe driving it. Mercedes is just very, very good. So guess what I paid for this car? Just look at the front from it. It has 180,000 kilometers. It's an automatic car. It has 200 horsepower. And yeah, I paid 2,000 euros. I'm so happy with it. I think I could not find a better car for this amount of money. So awesome deal. It has 4 wheels. That's the most important thing. It can drive me wherever I want. Also to the new home and to the furniture shop where we are going tomorrow to buy new furniture. Let's go home. I need to eat something again. Good morning guys, it is day number 4 and I'm feeling so good because we know that we have found a lot of things that we needed. And it's so funny because today it is raining heavily. As you can see, the floor is completely wet, and the thing is that we already got our car, so we don't have to walk to the bus station and then walk all the way around, but we can just hop into our car. And as if the universe knew that we got our car now and that rain is not harming us, they decided to make it rain today, but we don't care. That's awesome. And also we are excited to leave the house in about 2 hours because we have a lot to do. And yeah, this week is gonna be awesome. By the end of the week, everything is done. And I'm excited to show you the interior of our new apartment because, as I said, it's unfurnished, so we need to do everything, buy furniture, TV, everything basically. Alright, today is somewhat a car day because we brought the car to the mechanic, not because everything is wrong. The mechanic actually said that the car is in perfect condition, which makes me even happier. It's just something inside the car that needs to be replaced, some light or something, so that I see the mileage inside of the car. Also, we need a new insurance. We all actually went to the old insurance that I had, but already on the phone the woman sounded somewhat weird, and I told Tabea that maybe she's upset or something, but why? I didn't do anything. And then we went into the office and she was also very unfriendly, and I just wanted an insurance, and it was almost impossible to talk to her in a normal way. And then I just had there are so many other insurances here, I will just go to someone else. Usually I don't do this, I don't like doing this, but I probably need to go there more often, and whenever I go there, an unfriendly woman talking to me, I don't want that. So it is what it is. We will find a new insurance now and also go to some furniture shops. And yeah, the thing on the car is probably taking just an hour or so, and then everything else is going to be in place. Alright, we bought a smart TV, Ultra HD with Ultra whatever. It's a Samsung, that's the most important thing. And let's see if it fits into this car because it's actually a 55-inch. Let's get out and let's take a look at it. Einfach so, lass die ganze Zeit laufen.
Yay!
Alright, now you can actually also see the car for the first time with sunlight. Well, light. And that's the Mercedes. I love it. Also with the dark windows here. And look at the TV. It's inside, but it's so close. I'm even afraid to open the door because it's literally touching the door. It's 1 millimeter perfect, and we got the TV inside of the car. And now grocery shopping, furniture. We also have some, but we will go to another shop as well. We already got a couch and a bed, so we will need to get the rest very soon. Alright guys, we are already at home, and I got good news, and that is that I just closed a car insurance from my phone. It's awesome how easy and how fast and how cheap it was. I paid 70 euros less than I would pay at the car insurance office, and I have no one being unfriendly to me, so it's definitely easy. I can definitely recommend it, and I'm happy being back at home. We also bought a new couch, as I said, a lot of furniture, got many things in this Mercedes at the moment, but we don't want to bring it up here at the temporary apartment, because in 2 days, on Friday, we are actually getting the keys to the new apartment, and then we would store everything here, and I will just leave it at the car anyway. That's what I wanted to say. I definitely need some water. I drank maybe 100 milliliters today, and it's already evening, so I need some water. Whenever I have so many things to do, I forget to eat and to drink, and when I have no one with me, I would literally probably eat nothing. Also, when I wrote my ebook, I wrote an ebook before with a couple of hundreds pages, and I wrote it all day long and probably all night long as well, but I didn't eat and I didn't drink, so I was happy to have Tabea, who made food for me and gave me water and tea, because this is probably why I survived these days writing the ebook. Anyway, let's see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is day number, I don't know what it is, something around 5 or 6, and today is actually moving day. We ordered a lot of furniture online on IKEA just because it looked the best. It was very modern and very price worthy as well. And now we are meeting our real estate agent that showed us the beautiful apartment that we decided right away for. And this is the car. I love it. The interior design is awesome as well. I would love to have it with white interior, then it would look such as a mafia car. But this is nice as well. It's a wooden style. Also, my new home office is going to be in wooden style, so I'm excited about that. And I'm just driving to the office of the real estate agent now, as I said, getting the last things done, and then I'm excited to show you the new apartment with the new furniture, and then that's gonna be it for this video. But it's definitely going to be interesting, as it's completely going to be our design. We can do whatever we want in there, and let's drive to that woman. Alright guys, we are just following our new landlord. He's very nice. He already prepared some things and repaired some things for us yesterday, even though it was official holiday. And what we are doing now is actually very important, because we are getting the utility bills, which is essential if you're moving to a new country, and that is basically water and electricity, as I said. And after that we have our official utility bills that we can use for whatever we want to do. Also, I was thinking about how you move to another country, and that is basically in 3 important steps. And that is, first, the paperwork and the legal side. So just register at a new country and deregister from your old country. Second step is physically going to the new country, flying there, finding a property and a car. And third step is the mental side. So now, as you're in a new country, you probably don't know everyone there, and you need to find new friends, new hobbies, and you need to let go of the old. Obviously you are visiting your old friends and family, but it's still new. Your daily routine is different. And just look at my backwards driving skills with this limousine. And those are the 3 steps on how I would describe moving to a new country looks like. You can definitely leave a comment on if you agree. And now we are doing the electricity utility bill. Alright, the furniture has arrived. I need to go down, but they are standing in front of the building, so I need to go down and open them.
How's it going?
Very good. Starting with the TV bench, and after that we will do table, bed, office desk, chairs, and everything else.
How's it going?
Good. Very excited about the new office. So, we need a carpet, we need something on the walls, and we need this desk. Alright guys, I'm talking with my mom right now and I'm showing her the apartment and she's ashamed to show her face. Mama, zeig mal dein Gesicht. Zeig mal. But she basically liked the apartment as well. There she is. Or not.
She waved.
Alright guys. Perfect. Alright guys, we spent the whole day installing all of the furniture, putting it here, and we are still not done. So I'm warning you, we just have the basics and fundamentals here. We will get so many more decoration stuffs and then also a carpet so that there is not such a big echo like you can hear maybe right now. But I'm very happy with the first results, and what I like about this apartment is that it is very central. We have super fast fiber optics connections here. It's almost as fast as in a co-working space. We got some nice LED setups behind the TV. We got a beautiful terrace, as I showed you. There will come another table, so that's what I mean that we are not finished yet. Also, this couch is super minimalistic, what we like. You can see that we still need to install some things like lamps and everything. I can definitely recommend you warm lights. It's making a whole different vibes when there's warm lights. And now I'm going to show you the bedroom. It's basic as well. Just a 140 by 2 meters bed, and I cannot recommend that, to be honest. It's smaller than expected, so at least take 160. But we got a very good mattress. It's a super big mattress. That's awesome, and we slept on it this night. Super comfy. And now, probably at the moment the worst part, but in the end the best part, and that is my home office. I'm just installing the desk and also super ergonomic, comfortable chair. It was expensive, to be honest, but it's an investment in my work. I can put it completely back, sit however I want, 360 degrees, everything. And I will make videos from here now when I'm talking about business, when I'm talking about private stuff like I'm doing right now. I will do it from anywhere I want. So if you like those private videos, definitely make sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and I will see you in the next video. And I'm excited to show you how I'm going to evolve and revolutionize this apartment. And see you soon, guys. You're the best.